Hey everyone, and welcome to another SideGen live stream. Today we are doing, well, tonight, my time, we are doing a PS Plus December 2017 from free games, and one of the free games is Darksiders 2 Deathinitive Edition. Alright, my friends. Now, if you've never played Darksiders 2, this is the sequel to the epic story that followed with Darksiders 1, which you were playing War. The story basis is you are one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Cool, right? Yes. And supposedly the seven seals of the great war between heaven and hell are broken, summoning the four horsemen of the apocalypse to come wage war on the earth. Now, if you've never played one, I'll leave you to that. That was just a quick little basis. But in the sequel, you are playing Death. Alright? The second of the four horsemen of the apocalypse, which actually the third one is going to be coming out soon too, where you're playing Fury. That's a video for another time. But for here, we're going to hop right in. I have to say though, between Darksiders 1 and 2, this one was probably one of my favorites. I love both Darksiders games. They're great. It's like a dark, post-apocalyptic Zelda. It's just how the gameplay, how it plays, it's great.
This is the tale thus far. The king's need was exceeded by anger. Those who would help were destroyed. But from their deaths, a new power, drawn from sin, and an army that would live once more.
You know what I think I'm going to do is, instead of me jumping into my old game, I'm going to start from scratch for you guys, just for this series. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, brother. If you want to chat, whatever, I got it right in front of me so I can see what you're saying.
There can be no life without order. Good, evil, darkness, light. There must be balance in the universe. Such is the decree of the Charred Council, an ancient body charged by the Creator to preserve the very fabric of existence. But the balance has been broken. Even now, Earth smolders in ruin, fallen to the demon lords, and the Destroyer carves a new kingdom amongst his mighty chosen. Some say the Horseman War triggered the apocalypse, that he rode to Earth unbidden and doomed all of mankind. But what of the other horsemen, fearless enforcers of the Council's will? What of fury, strife, and death? To know those names, you must first know another. Nephilim, cursed union of angel and demon. The Nephilim had countless realms to serve and burned them to ash. But four amongst them grew weary of the slaughter and feared their conquest would imperil the balance. And so a truce was made. The four would serve the Council in exchange for unimaginable power. Thus were the dreaded horsemen formed. And the riders' first task was to purge their own brethren from creation, to annihilate the Nephilim and destroy their souls. Let us now cast our gaze to one amongst the four. Not War, who lies chained at the Council's feet, professing his innocence, but one who would save his brother above all else. He has many names: Kinslayer, Executioner, Death. Death swore that he would resurrect humanity. But he knew not how this might be done. And so Death rode forth into the icy veil to find the Keeper of Secrets.
I love despair. Let's roll. Let's dance. Scythe we trust. Yes. I love it when the Reaper comes out.
Leave this place!
See ya. Ah. Missed. Alright, let's fight war.
Voices. Always voices.
Keeper of secrets, I need your help.
I helped you once before, Horseman. Look at me now. How I cursed that day. How I curse you.
Careful, Crowfather. I'm not here to put you out of your misery. Not yet.
I know why you've come. Your brother, the one called War, he's been imprisoned by the Charred Council and awaits their judgment. For dooming the Earth. For mankind's extinction. Why should I care about your brother's fate?
Because you know the truth. Your secrets can save him.
The Council will condemn War. Strip him of power, let him rot in oblivion. To hide the truth. My secrets cannot prove his innocence, Horseman.
No, but they can help me to erase the crime.
Bring mankind back from extinction. Madness.
If it's madness, then who better to show me the way?
Should a way exist, you will find it here.
The Tree of Life. Let me pass.
Not yet. That which you gave me, you will take it back.
In exchange for its secrets, you agreed to keep the amulet.
No. The voices, they curse and threaten without end. They cry to return. You must destroy it!
I cannot.
You annihilated their flesh. Why do you guard their souls?
Open the portal.
You will not pass while I live.
So be it.
Here your brethren are trapped in eternal torment. Do you wish to join them? And what of War? Would you kill your brother to save your precious balance?
He is innocent.
Are you so certain?
Cockroach blade. Ah, no.
secrets die with you. Old fool.
My The uncountable worlds of our universe swirl in an endless abyss. Many worlds ravaged by time or conflict are swallowed by the abyss, returned to the nothingness from which they were formed. But others linger for eternity on the brink of annihilation, that creation might be balanced with destruction. And in the final moment of battle, death was banished to one such world in the autumn of its life, yet not far from the edge of darkness. Had death been sent to his doom, that answer would be found in the horseman's future and in his past.
Be still, horseman. You are wounded.
Don't touch me.
Your arrival here is a bad omen. Yes. Troubles me greatly.
Old one, there's more trouble ahead if you don't start making sense. Where is the Tree of Life?
Life? This world is dying, lad. Choking on chaos and corruption. We can do little to stop it. Soon, the great tree too shall perish, and with it, the last of my people. Is that not what brought you here, Pale Rider?
I seek the tree. Your chaos and corruption don't concern me.
It seems concern you. You fight well, but this corruption can't be beaten with a blade. Seek out the Forge Sister. Ask her about the fire of the mountain. Help her, and she will help you reach the tree. As for me, I must return to my work.
And who are you to command a rider?
I am a maker, older than even the Charred Council. These hands have laid the foundations for many worlds. But that was long ago, and now they but hardly know the touch of stone.
Are you not curious as to why I seek the tree?
I would not presume to question one of the four, but yes, tell me.
I must restore humanity, to redeem war.
Heaven and hell battle upon the shattered earth. All creation trembles, and at the center of it all stands your brother.
He is innocent.
I never said he wasn't. The tree holds power over life and death. If you would resurrect humanity, then you are headed in the right direction. Be warned. A dark presence dwells now within the tree, and the path is barred by corruption.
The Reaper. It's about time you came. The Makers are dying, and our realm. We few are all that remain.
A warrior's life is never easy, old one.
Aye, not easy, but simple. I always saw my end with blade in hand, a field of enemy dead before me.
And what glorious end awaits you hiding behind these gates?
You cannot fight corruption, nor can you harm it. You can only kill those it has claimed. Every blow I strike against corruption is a blow against my own people. Muse on that, Ryder, before you mark me as a coward.
Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. I don't understand how people... I was reading some comments on Facebook and stuff after PlayStation announced this. I don't understand how people do not like this game. Said this was garbage. Oh yeah, I forgot they changed this. What about you guys? What
Maker's beard. The rumors are true. A horseman in the Forge lands. The name's Alia, and that's my brother Valis. We are the keepers of this forge. Though I reckon that means less now than once it did.
This is a Maker's Forge?
Nay, the Maker's Forge is lost to us. Silenced by the hands of corruption.
I already had
but
it,
in its
actually.
depths we once crafted the dark towers of hell and the cities of heaven.
I'm a
Now
huge
you make
Darksiders fan,
trinkets.
And
I figure I'd give you
one
guys
of the
a
four,
little
now
showing.
seek the aid of the Makers?
We should
I
be
guess
getting it,
we've
like,
all
tomorrow. It's
fallen
usually
from
on the
high
fifth when it hits.
places.
I came here seeking the tree, and your elder speaks of fire. What is it?
Aye, the fire of the mountain, the
If you have any
Stone
questions, I've
Father's
just never
blood.
played this before.
It once
I can
flowed
answer
into
them
our
for you.
forge, as did the tears.
played the original
Both
and this
imbued
one.
our craft with incredible power. The heart
Well, I mean,
and the
it's the
soul
regular
of
edition
stone.
when it
But
first came out on
corruption
PS3,
has taken them, and now
and
our
now the
forge is
PS4 version.
silent.
Why does this concern me?
The way to the tree is lost, barred by corruption. You can no more leave this place than we. Restore our forge.
I think you'll
and
enjoy
the
it,
tree
man. It's
can
a
be
really
reached.
good game.
I don't follow your reasoning.
You ever get into Zelda?
We are makers, not warriors. But we are not without
Think
our
of it
weapons.
like a post-apocalyptic
Before the forge was
version
lost,
of
we crafted
Zelda.
a mighty creature
A dark
of soul
dungeon
and
crawler
stone,
centered around the four
a
horsemen of the
colossus to
apocalypse.
fight this corruption. But to awaken him requires a
weapon of loot
maker's
system.
key, and we need our forge to craft one. Will you help us?
What is this cauldron?
A temple built in the shadow of Stone Father's Peak. There, the fire of the mountain was harnessed and ride east of town, ride through the charred path.
Yes, he works while you, I may have...
Is your need? We fight for the survival of our realm and our kin. Prove worthy, and mayhaps we can do business.
That's a big one.
Oh, it's you, horseman.
Shame too that I'm looking for my strat guide that I had this back when I originally had the game, man. I cannot find it anywhere. Yeah. I can see that.
Horseman, you'll find not that way, but trouble.
Has a
what
lot
you
of
must
dungeons
for your
and puzzles.
kin,
That's why people
mine I
will
ride to the
compare it to
cauldron.
like Zelda type
Well,
stuff.
if you fancy your corruption waist deep, that's as good a place as any. You know, there's a reason this gate
Nothing
is here.
crazy though.
And if you were a friend, I wouldn't let you pass. But then,
It's definitely fun.
who is
And
friend
on top
to
of it,
death?
like, there's this area too. Once you hit the world map, which is after the first world here, it's called the Crucible. You can take on waves and waves and waves of enemies
Wisdom ain't like teeth. I've
for
plenty
glory
left.
and loot
Enough
and
to
all
stay
sorts of
clear
stuff.
of the cauldron.
You get
The ancients
something
filled it
really
with right
special if you
nasty
can make it
traps.
past all 100 waves.
But one so clever as yourself will surely
They can be.
elude them.
They definitely can be. Some of them definitely are tough. Even basic, not even just boss fights though, even basic enemies can be very hard. You have to know, like, well, let me show you. You have to really, like, make sure you build on your skill points and know when the right and wrong time to use the Reaper gauge is. Having your rider powers helps, and the tools and everything you pick up along the way. I mean, as you play, you'll see what I'm talking about. Yes, I played Dark Souls. I played all three of them. It's good, but extremely frustrating.
Locked.
Remember, like I said, there's a whole loot system. The original game on PS3, the loot system was kind of fucked. And when Nordic Games took over, they released this version, they fixed it. amongst other things they did, graphical glitches and whatnot. He's done. Well, also too, when you get this too, they're also giving you all of the, well, when the game first came out on PlayStation 3, they released several different versions of the games and pre-order bonuses. They included all sorts of weapons, like the Crowfather's hammer, the Ruffsnoff's gear, all that stuff. Yes, this is the beginning of the game. If I went into my original game, I'm midway through. My other version. Well, the only other save I do have. Because my original first one, when I had it beaten, is somewhere it disappeared. Yes. It's a whole bunch of gear and stuff like that. Like I said, so they're giving you all that stuff. I think there's a couple of additional missions somewhere. And originally, when the game first came out for the PS3, you needed an online activation code in order to access the Crucible. But because this includes everything, so the Crucible is included with it. And the Crucible is a lot of fun to play. Me and my friends spent a lot of time in that. And it's tough. I will give you a tip. Some of the best weapons you can get are possessed weapons, where you have to build them up yourself. And you can actually make this, depending on what you're sacrificing into the weapon, depends on the stats it takes on. So you can create some really stupidly powerful stuff. Just depends on how you build it. No co-op. Although I heard a rumor that Darksiders 3 might include some co-op. The new one that's coming out. And also, you don't have to do it in the beginning of the game, but like towards the middle and end, you should start focusing too on elemental properties for your weapons of attack and the skills that you're using, because enemies are going to be very vulnerable to elements and very resistant to regular damage. So you have to maximize your damage to them. You're going to want to use elements. Just a tip. Especially once you hit towards the end of the land of the dead and hell and heaven and stuff like that. over here. I see you. I can do that.
I cannot.
I will take the armor. You're talking about tough enemies and stuff before. You're about to see one right now. This guy's always a piece of shit. Ow. Key is though to stay moving. Damn it. I did mention it. Let's try this happy horse shit again. Ooh, that hurt. I'll accept that. Ooh. You can download it tomorrow, dude. It'll be available. It's usually on the 5th when it goes live. If you've never played before, man, if you have any questions, we'd be more than happy to answer.
Over here. Greetings, horseman, and welcome. I've been expecting you.
Vulgrim. What brings you crawling out of the shadows?
I wouldn't want to lose my most valuable customer. Not to what lurks at the edge of shadows. So here I am, to offer my wares.
Do you know that I don't? I'm not here by choice, demon.
I merely followed the trail of carnage. Your blades are as sharp as ever. Even still, I may be able to help you. I carry things others would frown upon. Go on, take a look. You won't be disappointed. Fresh merchandise.
Oh, buddy's great. Vulgrim's awesome. Hey, over here. Fresh merchandise.
I suppose it will do. A bargain.
Really?
An excellent choice.
Another time, demon.
Until then, perhaps you'll grant me a small indulgence. There are pages missing from the Book of the Dead. I believe many lie along your path. If you bring them to me, your reward will be substantial.
And so will be my damnation.
There's another jackass around. Hear him.
Place for a horse. I have to go alone.
Trying to make my way over to the first dungeon. Trying to clear out some things I can grab along the way first. See, when I get Strife's pistol, then I can use that and collect the jewels.
This is no place for a horse.
Tears be true. A rider has come to the realm.
Not another one.
You're the Nephilim, the one they call Death. How did you get here?
Took a wrong turn. It appears I'm stranded here with the rest of you.
If you seek the cauldron, you should know that it fell to corruption fair long ago. I can still feel the fire itself rumbling deep in the earth.
I'll take my chances. You're different than the others. Less pleasant on the eyes, for one.
Ha! I could say no less for you. Folks around town call me Pup or Lad, but I prefer my own name. Khan.
Pup it is, then.
As you will.
He's
Matters
such
not
an
to
asshole.
me. Say, if you're headed in there, you mind doing something for me?
Yes, I mind. Aren't I doing enough already?
Perhaps. Though it seems to me you're doing right enough for yourself. Our benefit being a fortunate side effect. Well, if it ain't much trouble, I left an old metal platter in there, with the image of 2 hammers scribed in the center. Not much to look at, but it was my journeyman piece. Last thing I ever forged.
A dish? You want me to bring you a dish?
Yes, well, it has sentimental value. If you find it, I'll make it worth your while.
Why not restore the fire yourself?
I came here just for that purpose. Figured I'd pop the cork, so to speak. Be the hero. But the cauldron is locked up well and tight, and the way through is swallowed by fire. You look capable enough. Perhaps you can find a way. I'll wait here and guard the entrance.
Little tip is always make sure you pay attention to your map. Valuables. Always find the chests. And don't do that. Example of what not to do. Well, when he said pop the cork, I don't think he was lying. Ooh, new blades.
Yeah, baby.
Who wants to play? Got her up. Going that way. Gotta go all the way back.
Dust? What do you see? no time to waste.
Alright. Compared to the original version, which all the DLC stuff you got through that dragon statue you saw me go to at Tristone. But what they did now in this game was they added all the DLC weapons and armor to little mini bosses. So the Dark Avenger right here, this is one of them. So you know how you get your DLC items is going to be fighting mini bosses you're going to encounter through your journey. Personally, I think it was a nice little touch that they did. It made a lot of sense to do it that way. Makes the player feel rewarded.
The mountain has a voice! How did you... No, doesn't matter. You have done what I failed to do. You must take the good news to Alya as soon as you can.
I found that dish you wanted.
You're a good man. Much more so than your name would imply. I'm in your debt.
Alright guys, I think we're going to end the stream right there and we'll take up tomorrow. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed a little preview of Darksiders 2, Deathinitive Edition. So don't forget to give the video a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe for more awesome videos. And definitely check us out on our Twitter page that's at SciGen Gaming. Give us a follow so you stay up to date whenever we go live. I always post everything to Twitter, giving a link right to the YouTube stream. Is there anything else? Like I said, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, and definitely give us a like. And take it easy, Jeremy. It was definitely good having you in there. You guys have a good night.